Shalom Ezrael, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, all praises, glory to Yahweh, Hallelujah, praise Yahweh. And saying that, I'm Michael L. and this is T.F.Y. And what that stands for, true followers of Yahweh. You understand me? Because see, everybody's not true in what they worshiping. Due to the fact of that, you have many people that believe, but they lack understanding in what they worship. Because see, understand, a lot of these religious organizations is not designed to teach you what you worshiping, yet it's designed to keep you in idolatry. Do you understand me? Especially the children of Israel. See, so learn and understand what y'all worshiping and understand what this game is about. Because see, what happens is that a lot of y'all fall victim, but because y'all lack understanding. Do you understand me? And saying that, in fact, let me go to the in Apocrypha, and let me get wisdom. In Ecclesiasticus, Shalaki. Let me get in Apocrypha. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus 33, and then I'm gonna see if I can finish half of the chapter. And hopefully that precepts and all that will come to Ecclesiasticus chapter 33, verse 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord. Meaning that once you feareth the Lord, no evil is going to come upon you. So when feareth the Lord and no evil is coming upon you, it's due to the fact of that knowledge. Because see, understand, fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Because see, with that knowledge, you'll learn and understand what you're looking at. Through that knowledge, you'll hear and understand the terminology that the politicians and the world society use that promote their agenda, that makes a mockery out of Yahweh God. Do you understand me? See, so through that knowledge, no evil won't come against you. It's not saying somebody gonna kill you with a knife or gonna run up on you with a gun and whatnot. It's not that talking about that type of evil. See, anything outside of the commandments is evil. You understand me? It is what it is. Let's read that again. Ecclesiasticus 33, verse 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation, even again, he will deliver him. And even in temptation, he going to be delivered. And how he be delivered by temptation is through the knowledge, the fear of Yahweh God. Because he'll know and understand that the world's ideology and philosophy goes against the commandments. He understand that through the knowledge, you know what you worship. You'll understand that the physical nature and the material matters of this world will come to a close because the physical nature of man is corrupt. You understand me? See, so understand that fear of the Lord is the beginning of that knowledge. Because see, you're going to be delivered once you apply that knowledge. See, so when these situations come, like these sexual encounters or whatever encounters come, what's going to happen is that spirit, that truth is going to guide you. So you're going to overcome it through the knowledge. Do you understand me? Let me get matter of fact, let me get John 7. I think what the book of John 17. Or Shalaki, John 14 and 17. Shalaki, John 14 and 17. John chapter 14, verse 17. Even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye knoweth him, for he dwelleth in you, and you shall be, and he shall be in you. Meaning that truth, that knowledge is going to be in you once you fear Yahweh God. See, so once you fear Yahweh God, you have that knowledge, you overcome. Do you understand me? Because you know. In fact, let me go into the book of Romans. All right, let's go. Let's get Romans 9, and let's get verse 12. Romans chapter 9, verse 12. Let not sin therefore reign in your mortal body, that you should obey it in the lust thereof. Meaning that through the physical. Let's read that again. Let not sin therefore reign in your mortal body, and that sin is the philosophy of man. Do you understand me? Anything outside of the commandments is a sin, whether it's religiously, politically, or economically. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is that you obey the lust, and that lust is the physical nature. Do you understand me? It is what it is. See, so through the knowledge, you will be delivered in the times of temptation. Through the knowledge, you won't obey in that temptation the lustful physical nature of man. Because see, the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life, that's in 1 John, I think too, it's not of the Father, but it is of the world. Do you understand me? Let's go back. Ecclesiasticus 33, verse 1. There shall no evil happen upon him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation, even again he will deliver him. A wise man hate not the law, but he is a hypocrite therein is as a ship in the storm. Meaning that, like a ship in the storm. The storm, the wind is it's those doctrines. Do you understand me? And what happened is that y'all in the midst of that storm, meaning y'all rocking to and fro. Okay, say like you in the storm and it's raining, then you got those waves. So you're going to ride them waves, but them waves is going to carry you to different places. You're going to be tossed here by the wind, and then another wind and the wave is going to bring you up on this side, and you're going to be basically driven by the currents and the tides of the water, depending on which direction. See, so y'all toss to and fro like in a ship, meaning that y'all run over here and y'all run over there. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Like somebody I know at my job, right? They debate me a lot. They try to debate me because they think that they know that we debated, which is not for me not to indulge into. But then again, I have to let them know that I am Israel. So you're not talking to no dummy. You're not talking to no follower. You're talking to one of the elect of Israel. You're talking to the elect of Israel. So toss to and fro. Say like he believe when he round me, he'll say Yahweh, or he'll say Yahweh Shai. But as soon as he out of my presence, 2-3 minutes out of my presence, he more into Jesus. You understand me? Because to him names don't matter, right? But then he don't understand idolization. You understand me? See, so when he come to me, he tossed to Yahweh, right? Because I use that when I speak. But when he around other people, it's Jesus Christ. Do you understand me? Debate. The world is being flat or a globe. You understand me? See, he believes the world is flat and that there are ice creatures and there's an end, that you can't go to the edge of the universe because the government gonna stop you. Do you understand me? See, so when I point out scriptures and whatnot, and around other people, he believe in the earth is flat, right? But then you get around other people that go against the earth being flat. Oh, I never say that. I don't really believe that. See, so he's like a ship. He tossed through the philosophy. Do you understand me? That philosophy got him tossed to and fro like a storm. Because that water is that knowledge. It's the commandments of man. And the commandments of man got your ass tossing to and fro. And let me get Ephesians let me get Ephesians I think 4:17 or 16. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 14, but I'm going to start at 13. Verse 13. Till we all come into the unity of faith and of the knowledge of the Son of Yahweh, through the knowledge and the Son of Yahweh, unto a perfect man, unto the measures of the statures of the fullness of Christ. Meaning that he was perfect through the fact of that he was obedient. You understand me? Because he brought obedience. Let's read that again. Till we come in the unity of faith and of the knowledge of the Son of Yahweh, unto a perfect man, unto the measures of the stature of the fullness of Christ, Yahweh Shai, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men, and by the cunning craftiness whereby they lie in wait to deceive. You understand me? See, so that cunning and craftiness, you're going to overcome that. Why? Through the knowledge, because you fear Yahweh God. See, so through that knowledge and the Holy Spirit guiding you through the truth and knowledge, you'll be able to see beyond these politicians' agenda. You'll see and understand that the world views and this ideology makes a mockery out of Yahweh God. You'll see and understand and know that the prophecies of Yahweh God, that this world will come to a close. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Let's go to the book of James, 1 and 8 right quick, I believe. James chapter 1 verse 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And a lot of y'all are unstable, so y'all toss to and fro because y'all unstable. Y'all not grounded. Y'all not rooted. You understand me? Like another manager's on my job, right? I think about like a week or 2 weeks ago, we were talking about Adam and Eve, right? But then he hit me with Adam's first wife, Lilith, and all this nonsense, right? See, so I had to break it down to him and let him know, because that knowledge, that fear of the Lord, that Holy Spirit guided me into all truth. So I had to come and bring some truth to him. You understand me? And at the end of the day, he couldn't give an answer, because I told him to prove and show me. Because if I showed you this, you should be able to show me what you say, because I can back up everything that I say with the scriptures. So back that up. How did this take place? His answer was, I don't know. I have to find out. So how you going to tell me your philosophical ideology, your opinion about the scriptures, about the garden, about creation, when you have no ideology, because you're not grounded? Do you understand me? See, so if you're not grounded, you're going to be tossed to and fro. You understand me? So I was grounded in this truth. Why? Because I fear Yahweh God and that knowledge. And that knowledge has come down through the Holy Spirit. Do you understand me? Through Yahweh Shai. You understand me? Because, well, I think in the book of Moses, not the book of Moses, but I mean, in Amos, the secrets was given to the prophets and the elect of Israel, the mysteries. Understand me? Let's go back. Let's go back to Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiasticus 33 verse 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but temptation, even again he will deliver him. A wise man will not hate the law, but he that is a hypocrite therein is as a ship in the storm. A man of understanding trusteth in the law, and the law is faithful unto him as an oracle. Prepare what to say, so thou shalt be heard. And prepare what to say is basically, that's why I stay into these scriptures. Stay obedient. Stay listening to the elders. Why? Because stay listening to the elders. Stay grounded in the truth. I'm preparing those precepts, those scriptures. You understand me? See, so when those scriptures come together, I'm prepping them. Do you understand me? These videos that I'm doing, I'm prepping these scriptures. You understand me? I'm prepping them. Why? Because I'm giving y'all an answer to this political game that is being played by these politicians, and letting you know and understand how these agendas of the politicians is playing out Yahweh prophecies. Because see, the end is based on astronomical calamity, but a lot of events going to take place politically. You understand me? Because you have events that take place up there through the cosmos. It has effects down here on this earth. Do you understand me? And those effects are cataclysms and political events. Do you understand me? It is what it is. Verse 4. Prepare what to say, and so that thou shalt be heard, and bind up instructions, and then make answers. And then I give them answers. Because why? I always bind up them scriptures, right? Because I stay in the scriptures. You understand me? See, so if anybody come to me with any topic or any discussion, I'm able to rapid fire them scriptures at them. You understand me? And a lot of people do get kind of like upset and feel some type of way, because see, understand, if you have philosophy and physical knowledge, right, or philosophical knowledge against divine knowledge, the philosophical is going to lose. Because see, what happened is that a lot of you all like understanding. Okay? Do you understand me? See, the Bible is straight tongue, and it's symbolic and metaphorically written. You understand me? It is what it is. See, so what happened is that by me doing these videos, I preparing these scriptures. You understand me? I'm binding up these instructions, because I'm letting you know and giving you instructions on how this game is going and how this game is played. Let me get let me go into I think what, 2 Peter. 2 Peter 1 and 12. 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 12. Wherefore I would not be negligent to put you always in remembrance of these things, though you know them, and be established in the present truth. Meaning that you're going to be established in the truth, because I prepare and bind up these scriptures for you, so that you can get a better understanding of what you worship. Do you understand me? So you can be able to see beyond what you're looking at. Okay, because see, a lot of y'all like understanding, and a lot of you all die outside of your faith, despite of your confessions and belief. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Let's see. Let's go back. Ecclesiasticus 33. Let's start at the beginning. Verse 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but at temptation even again he will deliver him. A wise man hated not the law, but he that is a hypocrite therein is as a ship in a storm. A man of understanding trusteth in the law, and the law is faithful unto him as an oracle. Prepare what to say, and so thou shalt be heard, and bind up instructions, and then make answer. The heart of the foolish is like a cartwheel, and his thoughts are like a rolling axle tree. And what he's talking about, the heart is foolish, because why? He's talking about those social issues are foolish. Because that's why in Proverbs you say guard the heart diligently, because out of the heart flows the issues of life. You understand me? And a lot of those issues of life is foolishness. I'm gonna give you an example. Like, you believe in God, but you think that it's okay to transition. You understand me? Those thoughts are philosophical thoughts. They like an actual tree. So what happened is that basically y'all continuously think in the physical nature. Y'all continually stay in the physical thoughts of man. Y'all stay in the physical thoughts of the commandments and ideology. You understand me? So y'all constantly in the physical thoughts when it comes to these scriptures and exercising these commandments. Y'all in the philosophical views. Okay? And what happened is that y'all become enemies to Yahweh God. Y'all die outside of that faith. Y'all become hypocrites. Do you understand me? Because you lack understanding, because you're going to say this and do something else. You understand me? Because you lack understanding. Alright? And many people die outside of their faith, despite of their confessions and belief. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? See, so those physical thoughts are foolish. Do you understand me? The heart is foolish, because why? And the church teach y'all, and the church deal with the social issues of life. I spoke to somebody earlier. The church is not designed to teach you the commandments. So how you gonna know the commandments and Yahweh God when it's never taught to you? Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Verse 6. A stallion horse is a mocking friend. He nigheth under everyone that sitteth upon him. Now, when it says nigheth, it's talking about more of a rebellious. The stallion is a stallion is a horse, and it's a strong horse, and it's lustful. You know what I'm saying? It's very desirable. It's just like how you see a chick, yo, she thick. You understand me? Oh, she's an 8, she's a 7, nah, but she's a 9. You understand me? See a stallion. That horse is basically symbolizes like a judgment. Do you understand me? Let's read that again, verse 6. A stallion horse is like a mocking friend. See, so a stallion horse is like a mocking friend, meaning that the philosophical commandments of man, it's a mockery. Do you understand me? Life is a mockery because it's not really real. Yet it is real to you all because how y'all see it, because y'all like understanding of what y'all looking at. So y'all assume. You understand me? That it don't mock you, but life mocks you. Do you understand me? Because the creation already know the play. Because he speaks to his creation. You understand me? It is what it is. Let's read that again. Verse 6. A stallion horse is a mocking friend. He nigheth under everyone that sitteth upon him. Mean when you sit on that stallion horse, it can get disobedient. And life can get disobedient to you. Life can be rebellious to you. You can set your mind to do this, and then this situation took place, and that killed all that. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. You understand? Let's go. Verse 7. Why does one day excel another? Or to stop. Wait, actually, stop back from the beginning. Ecclesiasticus 33, verse 1. There shall no evil happen upon him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation, even again he will deliver him. A wise man hated not the law, but he that is a hypocrite therein is a ship in a storm. A man of understanding trusteth in the law, and the law is faithful unto him as an oracle. Prepare what to say, and so that thou shalt be heard, and bind up instructions, and then make answer. The heart of foolishness is like a cartwheel, and his thoughts are like a rolling axle tree. A stallion horse is a mocking friend, and neigheth under everyone that sitteth upon it, meaning that life can become rebellious. The lustful nature of man can become rebellious. See, y'all can have a lot of women and be surrounded by a lot of women, but those women can become rebellious, even in the physical nature, in the lower nature, in the sexual way too, or immorality, whatever how you want to put it. Do you understand me? Verse 7. Why does one day excel another, when as all the light of every day is in the year of the sun? By the knowledge of the Lord they were distinguished, and he altered the seasons and feasts, meaning that he created the celestial objects, the sun, the moon. They are his time clocks, and he distinguished that. He made the sun that rule a day, and the lesser light that rule a night. When it comes to his Sabbath, the lesser light that rules his worship and Sabbath. Do you understand me? The days of worshiping Yahweh God is lunar, and it's through the decrease of the light of the moon. See, so he made the moon and the star to serve his purposes, because they are Yahweh God's time clock. Do you understand me? And he altered the seasons and feasts, and he altered it by the ordinance of the moon. You understand me? And his feast days are his holy days. You understand me? So his holy days and his feast days are set up by the decrease of the light of the celestial object. That celestial object is what we know as the lunar cycle, or the moon. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is, because see, understand. Because to understand the cosmos are Israel. You understand me? Because the cosmos, the 12 zodiac signs represent the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand me? See, so in the cosmos, we are still in the place. The children of Israel are still here to this day, and we have that everlasting covenant. Do you understand me? See, so he altered the seasons and the feasts. He set his days only worshiping. You understand me? Verse 9. Some of them have he made high days and hallowed them, and some of them have he made ordinary days. See, so he made some days are ordinary. Then you have the first, and then you have the seventh day. Then you have the 14th, and so forth. And then you have the Day of Atonement. See, so certain days, certain months in the spring and in the summer are more of his feasts and holy days, because it's not never into the winter. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is, all right? But that's another video what he made. That's why when you go back to the commandments at Exodus 20, where they say remember the Sabbath and keep it holy, because that 7th day was rested and sanctified. So he separated that 7th day from all 6 days of creation. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. All men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth, meaning that all men is from the ground, meaning that we all came from Adam. We didn't come directly from the dirt. Do you understand me? Adam came directly from the dirt. Do you understand me? Woman came out of the ribs of man from that dirt. Do you understand me? I got a video coming out, and I'm working with the Garden of Eden, so we can get a better understanding of this whole game. Because see, y'all like understanding, and the truth is not being taught. Okay? You understand me? It is what it is. Let's read verse 10 again. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth. In so much knowledge the Lord hath divided them, and made their ways diverse. Some of them have he blessed and exalted, and some of them he has sanctified, and set near to himself. And what he said near to himself and sanctified is the children of Israel due to that covenant. Do you understand me? In fact, I'm gonna hold that. Let me go back into 2nd Ezra. Let me go back into 2nd Ezra in the Apocrypha. And let me get I'm gonna start upon 53. 2nd Ezra 6 and what? 53? 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 53. Upon the 6th day thou gavest commandment unto the earth, that before thee it shall bring forth beasts, cattle, and creepy things. And after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. See, so we all come from Adam, but yeah, he had chosen a group of people. Do you understand me? He chose that group, he chose that nation to himself. And that nation, he has sanctified that nation. That nation is what we know as the nation of Israel. The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Let's read verse 11 again. In so much knowledge that the Lord divided them and made their ways diverse. Some of them have he blessed and exalted, and some of them he did bless and exalted, because when you go back to Ishmael, even though Ishmael is the father of Arab nations, but the Arabs are mighty merchants to this day. You got the Saudi prince and the oil and all that. You got Arab stores that's over here in America. Do you understand me? And in fact, let me go into the book of Genesis 21 right quick. Let me get this Genesis 21, and I'm gonna go to I'm gonna start at verse 17, because see, understand that Ishmael is the physical seed of Abraham. Yet, but Ishmael is not the chosen seed. So what happened was Sarah told Abraham to kick Hagar and Ishmael out. You understand me? See, so Hagar and Ishmael, Hagar and Ishmael was in the desert. That's why they are known as the wild men. You understand me? Dragons of Arabia. You understand me? Genesis 21 verse 17. Wait, I'm gonna start at verse 14. Actually, let me start at verse 9. Genesis 21 verse 9. And Sarah saw that the son of Hagar the Egyptian, which had bore unto Abraham mocking, meaning that she was promised a child, but yet she mocked Sarah because Sarah was barren. Sarah was barren, so she had a child, so that's mocketry. Okay, say like Christianity. See, understand Christianity is a mocketry out of Yahweh God. Judaism is plagiarized of the Hebrew scriptures. Do you understand me? But at the end of the day, all these religions makes a mockery out of Yahweh God, the ideology and the philosophy, okay, or the views of man. You understand? Let's read that again. Genesis 21 verse 9. And Sarah saw that the son of Hagar, the Egyptian, which she had bore unto Abraham mocking. Wherefore she said unto Abraham, cast out this bondwoman and her son. For the son, this bondwoman shall not be heirs with my son, even with Isaac. And the thing was very grievous in Abraham's sight because of his son, because Ishmael is his physical son. And Yahweh said unto Abraham, let it not be grievous in thy sight because of lad, and because of thy bondwoman, and all that Sarah hath said unto thee, hearken unto her voice, for in Isaac shall thy seed be called. See, so Ishmael was not called, but Isaac was called. And also the son of the bondwoman will I make a nation because of his seed. And let's go down to verse 17. And Yahweh heard the voice of Lad, and the angel of Yahweh called Hagar out of heaven and said unto her, what aileth thee, Hagar? Fear not, for Yahweh have heard thy voice of the lad where he is. Arise, lift up thy lad, and hold him in thy hand, for I will make him a great nation. And Arabs is a great nation. You understand me? They are a great nation, right? They're great merchants, the oil, gas stations, and everything. Corner stores all in America in the black community. Do you understand me? It is what it is. See, so some he blessed, and some he had cursed, and he cursed the Esau. Esau's the end of the world. Do you understand me? He sanctified the nation of Israel. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Okay, let's go back. Ecclesiasticus chapter 33, verse 11. And so much knowledge that the Lord hath divided them and made their ways diverse. Some of them have he blessed and exalted, and some of them have he sanctified and set near himself. But some of them had he cursed and brought low and turned out of their place. As the clay is in a potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure. So a man is in the hands of him that made him to render them as liketh him best. Meaning that we are in the hands of Yahweh Shai. We are in the hands of Yahweh. Yahweh Shai is in the hands of the Father. So we're in the hands of the Father. We're in the hands of Yahweh. You understand me? Whether you good, whether you for Israel or against Israel, whether you Israel or you not, we all in the hands of the Father. You understand me? Because he the one created everything. He spoke everything into existence. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Verse 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly, meaning that you're going to have that debate. And that's politics, because that's a conflict between the sinner and the godly, meaning that the godly are those that follow in the commandments of Yahweh God and walking in that divine nature. Do you understand me? And then you got those that walk in the philosophical nature of man. And they are the sinners. Why? Because sin translates, sin transgress the laws of Yahweh God. Like with this homosexuality, this transgender surgery, movements and whatnot that y'all are into. You understand me? This it doesn't matter what names, long as you believe and have faith, but y'all live a lifestyle of iniquity. Because y'all lack understanding, so y'all twist and bend and die outside of this faith. A lot of you all have that mark of the beast, but don't even know it. A lot of you all are inside that wide gate, but y'all don't understand that you entered in that wide gate through a broad way, because that broad is that lack of understanding. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Let's read verse 14 again. Good is said against evil, and life against death. So the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. And that's politics. You understand me? Whether it's individual, ideology, or philosophical, you're always in a debate. You're always in a conflict, because the world is against Yahweh, and Yahweh is against this world. Do you understand me? When you go to James 4:4, adulterous and adulteress, know not that friendship of the world is an enmity with Yahweh. Whoso therefore be a friend of the world is an enemy to Yahweh. See, y'all are enemies through Yahweh, through y'all physical knowledge. Even though you believe, your faith belief system is to believe in God. See, y'all believe in titles. Y'all believe Jesus is a title, Lord is a title, God is a title. Y'all believe in titles. So y'all don't know what y'all worshiping. So when you go back to Matthew 7, many of you, I don't know you. Lord, Lord, I don't know you. You understand me? See, y'all have to understand this. Y'all have to understand what y'all worship. Do you understand me? That's why I'm not negligent to continuously put y'all into the things that y'all need to learn and understand. That y'all need to know and understand, because they are very detrimental to your walk. Like remembrance, it's the key to part of your growth into this truth. You understand me? Because you get to remember the curses. You remember the consequences for being disobedient. So by remembering those consequences and remembering the commandments, you can be able to walk. Do you understand me? You can be able to walk without stumbling over here and stumbling over there, or tossed to and fro because of some doctrine that the Roman Greek philosophers or what you call it, the leader, or what it like Martin Luther King, whatever, whatever, whoever. You understand me? It's all good, like Jasmine Crockett or whatnot. But understand though, okay? All right, understand. In fact, let me go into let me get Ephesians, right? No, let me get Galatians. Let me get Galatians 5 and 17. Galatians chapter 5 verse 17. For the flesh lusts against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary to one another, so that ye can't do the things that ye would. See, so you're going to have that debate, you're going to have that conflict, and you're always going to have conflict. You're going to be against the world, or the world going to be against you. It is what it is. Do you understand me? Let me get Colossians 2 and 8 right quick. I'm gonna start at verse 6. Colossians chapter 2 verse 6. And as ye therefore receive Yahweh's sight the Lord, so walk in him. So walk means to live. Rooted and built in him, and established in faith, as ye have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving. Meaning that I thank Yahweh God for being rooted into this truth. I thank Yahweh God for putting the Israel into my path. Not Israel, but yeah, Israel, because I knew that we are children of Israel, but the elders. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. All right, and giving thanks. You understand me? Because why? I'm rooted, I'm built, and I'm taught into this truth. Just like like earlier when I was stating how one of the managers came at me with these questions about Adam and Eve and this and that and creation. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. All right, see, so I was rooted, I was grounded. So whatever he was telling me, he couldn't move me. And in fact, I turned around, prepared those scriptures, gave them instructions, got them instructions together, and handed it back to him. And he could not give an answer. The only thing he told me was, oh, I got to try to find out. So you mean to tell me you don't know, but you want me to believe what you say, but you don't even know what you're saying, because what you're saying is opinionated. It's not a fact. because it can't be proven, then prove it. See, so when I did it like that, he understood. He humbled himself because he understood. You're talking to a real Israelite. You're not talking to nobody that don't have no understanding. You understand me? I don't follow doctrine. And the same thing with my camp, because we split a little bit, because I don't follow like my camp wanted to follow other camps. No, we're not going to follow other people. We're going to follow this truth. And that's why this is T.F.Y, true followers of Yahweh. Because see, everybody's not true followers. A lot of people like to follow philosophy and ideology. Like with this truth, a lot of people come into this truth because they know politically, physically, we are the children of Israel, so they don't look at it in the serious sense of the elect of Israel. They look at it as more as a cult. We join the cult. So therefore, you Israel, you think that you are automatically saved. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. See, so you have to be taught and grounded in this truth. Right? Verse 8. Be aware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the traditions of men, after the rudiments of this world, and not after Christ. Why? Because the world goes against Christ, and Yahweh side against this world. That's why he say, the world hates you. The world hates you, but remember it hated me. Go back into John 7. I testify of it, and those commandments testify that the world is wicked. An example: thou shalt not covet. Yet through the policies and regulations of the politicians, socialism, this governance system, economic governance, world governance system, causes you to covet. Do you understand me? Policies and regulations in place causes you to idol worship. But see, y'all not able to see and understand what y'all looking at. Because see, again, the truth is not being taught, because the church is not designed to teach you. Because y'all have to understand, whether it's religious or politically, ideology or philosophy, the world is against Yahweh God, and Yahweh God is against this world. That's why this world will come to a close. Because in 6 days he created the end time. Do you understand me? Let me go into the book of Daniel. Let me get Daniel 8 and 19 right quick. Daniel chapter 8 verse 19. And he said, behold, I will make thee know what shall be the last end of the indignation. Now indignation means righteous anger. Let's read that again. And he said, behold, I will make thee know what shall be the last end of the indignation. For at the time appointed the end shall be. See, so the end is appointed. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Okay? Let's bring this up. Let's go back. See, so understand that the world is against Yahweh, and Yahweh God is against this world. Do you understand me? Let me get Proverbs 25 and 9, I believe. Proverbs 25 verse 9. Debate the cause with thy neighbor himself, and discover not another secret. Meaning that you have to debate. Meaning that you're going to have that debate. Okay? You're going to, philosophically, you're going to debate against others. Life is debatable. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Okay? Let's go back to Ecclesiasticus. What, the Apocrypha? Let's start verse 14. Let's start at verse 11. Ecclesiasticus chapter 33 verse 11. Insomuch that the Lord hath divided them and made their way diverse. Some of them have he blessed and exalted, and some of them he sanctified and set near himself. But some of them had he cursed and brought low and turned out of their place. As the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hands of him that made him to render them as like him best. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the ungodly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon the works of the Most High, and there are two, one against another, meaning that you're always going to have that debate. Do you understand me? Always going to be the debate. I think in Mark, the The disciples debated amongst each other who going to be the best. You understand? You always going to have two people that's going to debate, because those two people is not going to agree. Yet some of you all are going to agree on the philosophical issue dependent on that issue. But yet when it comes to the Hebrew Israelite, Yahweh God's the elect of Israel, the 1/3, and then the world, it's going to be a battle. We are against each other. Do you understand me? Like Tupac album, Me Against the World. You understand me? I'm against the world ideology and philosophy. My job know that. But yeah, I still get along with them. But they don't. They know the fact is that, hey, Ziggy, they call me Ziggy, right? But because I used to have my dress and stuff. But they already know that philosophically and ideology, religiously, I'm not with them, because we clash all the time when it comes to subjects that we talk about or we discuss on break or on the job. You understand me? Whether it comes from politics to relationships or whatever, I stay with these commandments. But then yet, if I don't, yet some of it I state like, yo, this is my opinion and this is how I see it, because you can't opinionate scriptures and your opinion. You can't use the scriptures, your opinion, and use the scriptures and make it to a fact. See, that's why I'm rooted and I'm taught. So I cannot be I don't run to and fro. And my manager, he tried that. You understand me? But he couldn't. So what happened is I prepared and bought them instructions and gave it right back to him. And then now he looking, huh? What? Yeah, who you thought you were playing with? You understand? You understand? I learned from the elders. Okay? Stop playing. All right. Verse 16. I wake up last of all, and as one that gathered after the grapes gathered. By the blessing of the Lord I profit and fill my winepress like a gathered of grapes. Listen, I wake up last of all, meaning I woke up last because, you know, I don't have that many views, right? I don't have that many followers. I am by myself and with this camp. But I woke up last, but yet everything that I gather in, like the grapes and the wine presser, I got a lot of information. I got a lot of biblical knowledge and understanding and wisdom stored up. You understand me? Like how you store up wine, grapes to make some wine. I already got these scriptures binded up already, instruction to give it to you all so that you can get an understanding of what y'all looking at. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. And I profit off of it. Why? Because even whether y'all watch or not, yet y'all blood is not on my hands. Yeah, y'all died because y'all rejected it. Y'all died because y'all like understanding of what I was talking about. Because you try to separate politics and religion. And when you separated, you got lost. And you ended with the mark of the beast. Hey, it is what it is. Verse 17. Consider that I labor not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning. And meaning that I constantly make these videos in the politics and religion so that y'all can learn. I constantly keep the knowledge in my mouth and constantly speak forth knowledge of these scriptures so that you get understanding what you worshiping, whether you disagree or not. At the end of the day, that truth has to become forth. You understand me? But only the elect is going to be able to grasp it and understand it. You understand? This is not for everybody. All right? It is what it is. All right? Let's read verse 17 again. Consider that I labor not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning. Meaning that I make these videos on my lunch break. I could do a lot of things on my lunch break, but I do videos on my lunch break a lot. Do you understand me? I'd rather spend my time hooked to Yahweh God. I'd rather have my heart and be close and talk to and connect to Yahweh God on a daily basis all day. Yeah, sometimes I do fall to the physical thoughts. You understand me? That's why that Holy Spirit is there. That's why Yahweh God is right there. And them scriptures, because remembrance. You got to understand remembrance. You have to understand obedience. Do you understand me? There's a lot of things I have to keep in mind and understand. Okay, so and over to come the lustful nature of man. That doesn't mean that you're not going to sin, but you're not going to go back into Romans. You're not going to obey the lust thereof, of the physical nature. So when it comes time for the physical nature to crave for this, through the knowledge, you'll be delivered from that, because then that spirit guided you because you are rooted into that truth and into that knowledge, because you know and understand that sin is sin leads to death. You understand me? Let me get Romans let me get Romans 6 and 16. But I'm gonna start at 15. Verse 14. I'm gonna start at verse 14. Romans chapter 6, verse 14. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid. And a lot of you all sin. Right? Because y'all under grace and y'all think that y'all have grace is another opportunity to get it right. No, that's not what it is. You understand me? Y'all misinterpret of what grace is really about. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. See, so through that grace and religious teaching, y'all think that you can live a lifestyle of how you want to live, long as you believe and have faith. Do you understand me? And that's deceitfulness, but y'all don't see that. Do you understand me? It is what it is. Let's read that again. Verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law but under grace? God, Yahweh forbid. Know you not that to whom you yield yourself servants to obey, his servants are to whom you obey, whether sin unto death or of obedience unto righteousness? Meaning that regardless of whether y'all believe or not, y'all obey the physical nature despite of your belief. Because y'all don't understand, even though you believe in God, but y'all physical thoughts and ideology leads to death. Do you understand me? It is what it is, see? So y'all have to understand, right? hey, it is what it is. Let me get what we said, verse 18. Hear me, O Lord, hear me, O ye great men of the people, and hearken with your ears, ye rulers of the congregation. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend power over thee, while thou livest, and give not thy goods to another, lest it repent thee, and thou entreat for the same again. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. And see, so basically you can't give nobody, you can't give people power over you. You understand me? And basically that's what he's talking about. You can't give people power over you. You understand me? Verse 20. As long as thou livest and hast breath in thee, give not thyself over to any. Meaning that you can't give yourself over to any. Meaning that you can't give people power over you through philosophy and religious ideology. You understand me? Like go back to the example with one of the managers. He tried to have power over me with this and with that, thinking I didn't know and understand. But that Holy Spirit was in me. Do you understand me? So it guided me into all truth. Yeah, I hear this, I hear that, but what about this? You understand me? That ain't sound right. You can't prove that. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. You understand? Let me get verse 9, because see, you have to understand, a lot of people ain't gonna get it. You understand? You can sit there and you can give them the information, but a lot of people is not gonna receive it, so you can't waste your time. You understand me? You cannot waste your time on it. Let me get 1 John. Let me get 1 John 4, and let me start at 5. 1 John chapter 4, verse 5. They are of the world. Therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them. We are of Yahweh. He that knoweth Yahweh heareth us. He that is not of Yahweh heareth not us. Hereby we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. See, so we already know the spirit of truth and error. That's why everybody's not going to get it. Those that's going to hear the truth. Do you understand me? I tell a lot of people, yeah, you can watch the videos, but it don't matter. Because I told you to watch it, you reject it, that's on you. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. See, I don't want a whole handful of, I don't want thousands and thousands of views and followers. Why? Because the thousands of followers and views, they don't believe. You understand me? I'm only for the elect of Israel, those that truly believe, because there's only a few that's going to walk the road that I walk on. Do you understand me? That's going to walk that small, narrow road, meaning that one person's going to walk out of town right behind each other. You understand me? A lot of you all who in religion, y'all walk in the crowd and walk straight inside that wide gate. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Let me get I was in 1 John. Let me hit I think what, 1 John 5. I think what? 1 John. First John 5 and what? 19? 1 John chapter 5 verse 19. And we know that we are of Yahweh, and the whole world lies in the and the whole world lieth in wickedness. And we know that we's in Yahweh. Why? Because we walk in that divine nature through the fear of Yahweh God, that knowledge of the commandments, that obedience, that Holy Spirit is going to guide us in our walk into the truth in that divine nature. You understand me? So we know that we of Yahweh. You understand me? Because the truth going to bear witness to the truth. You understand me? Now the world lieth in wickedness, meaning that the world ideology and philosophy is wicked because it violates the commandments. Anything outside of the commandment is sorcery and witchcraft. Do you understand me? Let me get 1 Samuel 15 and let me get 22. I'm gonna start at 22, but I want 23. 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 22. And Samuel said, have the Lord as great delight in burnt offering and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, than to hearken than the fat of rams, meaning that it's better to obey than to sacrifice. Why? Because you have to give up something for something. Do you understand me? And when you give up something for something, you end up losing something. You never gain. Do you understand me? By sacrificing. The only way you gain is by being obedient. Because when you go back to the commandments, Deuteronomy 28, you'll be above all nations. You understand me? You'll be blessed going in and you'll be blessed going out. Your increase of thy kind. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. All right, let's go back. 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he also has rejected thee from being king. See, so Saul was rejected because he rebelled against the commandments. And to this day, a lot of y'all rebel against the commandments, so Yahweh God reject y'all because you reject the commandments through rebellions. You reject them, you rebel through the commandments, through the philosophy of these politicians' ideology and these religious teachers that goes against and make a mockery out of Yahweh God. You understand me? It is what it is. See, so a lot of y'all died in sorcery and witchcraft, but not understanding that y'all died in idolization, that y'all are enemies against Yahweh through the religious teachings of these religious organizations. You understand me? Y'all support these politicians that violates and make a mockery out of Yahweh God. Hey, it is what it is. Let's get let me get John 14 and 30 right quick. John Chapter 14, verse 30. Hereafter I will not talk much with you, for the prince of this world cometh and have nothing in me. And the prince of this world is Lucifer, but he's talking about the commandments of man. Its philosophical views and ideology is of this world, because the views makes a mockery and violates the commandments. Do you understand me? Let me go back to James 4:4, because that, I think that is very key and very important, because see, that's what y'all lack understanding it. You understand? James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterous and adulterous, know ye not that principle of the world is enmity with Yahweh? Whosoever therefore be a friend of the world is an enemy to Yahweh. And a lot of y'all are enemies to Yahweh, due to the fact of that y'all lack understanding of what y'all worshiping. Let's go. Let me get 1 Corinthians. Let me get 1 Corinthians. First Corinthians chapter 2, and I'm going to go to verse 6. Verse 6. However, we speak wisdom amongst them that are perfect. See, so we speak wisdom. Wisdom is applied knowledge. And those that are perfect, meaning that don't mean that they don't sin, because we all are corrupt, because we still in the physical flesh, although we walk in the divine nature, but you don't fulfill the lust of the flesh through that divine nature, because in that divine nature, Yahweh Shai came and took away that, he came and killed the flesh, those fleshly desires, by bringing obedience. Do you understand me? Let's read that again. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 6. However, we speak wisdom amongst them that are perfect. And we talking perfect is idolization, because Noah was perfect in his generation. You understand me? Because Noah wasn't an idol worship when you go back into Genesis. You understand me? See, so understand that perfect is talking about basically idolization, understanding what they worship. Like me, I told somebody that I'm perfect. No, you're not. I am perfect. You sin? I'm like, yeah, my flesh is corrupt, but I'm perfect. But he didn't understand it. You understand me? And a lot of y'all like understanding of what perfected means. Okay? My heart is set on Yahweh God. It's not continuously, or it's not jumping from these worshiping creation. My heart don't worship creation. Although I may come to the philosophical or the social issues that I'm struggling with, but yet in those philosophical struggles that I face, I pray in Yahweh God to keep the commandments, because the commandments is a divine governing system, and it shines all that. Because if I'm obedient, I'm going to be above all nations and rise above all situations, economically and politically, despite it being an Esau kingdom Illuminati. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Let's finish up. However, we speak wisdom amongst them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor the prince of this world that come to naught. But we speak the wisdom of Yahweh and the mystery, even the hidden wisdom which Yahweh ordained before the world unto our glory, which none of the prince of the world knew. For had they known it, they would have not crucified the Lord Yahweh. Meaning that y'all will understand that y'all will understand the nature of Yahweh Shai. You will understand who Yahweh Shai was. But y'all understand it through the religious teachings, and they are false. So they give y'all a false impression of Yahweh birth, death, and resurrection. Do you understand me? So y'all have to learn and understand the nature of Yahweh Shai. He came and established a divine governing system. See, y'all don't understand the Bible is a political book. It's not a religious book. All right? You understand me? But people use it to promote their religious belief system. You understand me? But the book is about a book of laws. You understand me? I did a few videos about this. You understand? Hey, it is what it is. See, so y'all have to learn and understand what you worship. All right, you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. Let me see if I get one more. Let's go down to 22, Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus 33, verse 22. In all thy words keep thyself preeminence. Leave not a stain in thy honor. At that time when thou shalt end the days and finish thy life, distribute thy inheritance. Meaning that that you're supposed to have inheritance to leave to your family at the end of your life. But yet at the same time, you don't leave no stains. You understand me? Like me, when I leave a stain, yeah, okay, he wasn't perfect, but yo, he stayed into the word. See, a lot of people when they go to funeral homes, they leave a stain. They don't want. They feel embarrassed about their stain. Shalaki, meaning that instead of saying coming out with the truth, that the community hated him. He robbed and killed a lot of people. He burglarized homes and whatnot. The community hated him. But then the preacher gonna say what? Oh, he was a good man and he was loved by the community and he gave the shirt off his back to other people. But they don't tell you that he was robbing people left and right out their shirts. Do you understand me? See, so you can't leave no stain. You understand me? In all areas. And one of somebody on my job that called himself Israel, but he trash, right? He worried about him. He tried to see if I have a stain, but he can't. But I don't leave no stain, religious, economic, politically, and socially. Do you understand me? Dietary and dress code and all that. You understand me? Because I stay in the scriptures and I stay with the elders to this day. You understand me? Hey, it is what it is. All right. See, so understand that you can't give yourself over to other people and give them power over you through philosophy and religious ideology. You understand me? You is against the world and the world is against you. Well, I'm against the world and the world is against me. Do you understand me? See, so I'm an enemy to this world and the world is an enemy to me. You understand me? So I'm going to have that conflict. I'm going to have that debate with individual philosophically. Do you understand me? Because see, everybody don't truly believe. That's why this is T.F.Y, true followers of Yahweh, because see, everybody's not true when it comes to worshiping, because everybody got different religious teachings and physical views of the scriptures. But yet you have to be chosen, and the mysteries is given to the elect of Israel. Do you understand me? This truth is not for everybody. You understand me? You have to be chosen. Listen to what Yahweh Shai say. I'm gonna end it though. Let's get John 13 and 18. John chapter 13 verse 18. I speak not of you all. I know whom I have chosen. See, so he already know who he have chosen. You understand me? He know that because this is not for everybody. Listen to what he's saying. Let's go back to John 5. Let's get John 5 and 39. John chapter 5 verse 39. Search the scriptures, for in them you think that you have life, and they are they that will testify of me. And a lot of people can't testify of Yahweh Shai because there's too many division about Yahweh Shai. Do you understand me? You have doctrines that are outside of the scriptures that goes against and make a mockery. You understand me? Of the scriptures. Do you understand me? See, so we said search the scriptures because a lot of you all think that y'all have physical knowledge or religious teachings. Y'all think that y'all have life eternal, but y'all don't have life eternal due to the fact that y'all lack understanding of what this game is about. Because see, understand, the church and life is not designed to teach you to fear God, but the church is designed to teach you to respect Yahweh God. Respect and fear is two different. So y'all respect Yahweh God, so y'all boldly goes up against his commandments at any given moment. Do you understand me? Despite of you going to church on Sunday morning, as soon as you come out, you go right against your own very same belief system. Do you understand me? Hey, it is what it is. See, so learn and understand what y'all worshiping.